Met the ones who's doing this, what we're doing right now. We're supposed to go into comedy. Yeah, we're supposed to go into comedy, you know, we're supposed to be like slaves, right? That's what slaves did. They made the master funny, they performed for the master, whether it's singing, whether it's dancing, whether it's doing whatever, acting, drama, whatever, you know, all these performances was for your slave master. That's what black folks did. They did theater and that was slave stuff, right? So the ones who was funny and do all different things, they make a skit and make that into comedy. And a lot of comedians were dancers, a lot of comedians were singers, they could do it all. And so we're better to talk to each other. So, I know comedians gonna sing, dance, do comedy, all kinds of stuff, right? So I feel like, if all you can do, if you can't sing, dance, or do something like that, then you get over, right? I mean, you have to understand. Think about it is, they don't like it when you're winning, right? When they fight you, they mean you're winning. So they fight me because I'm winning, right? Everything I say is always, you have to understand. Fighting me could be a good thing, because if they fight you to protect you. Think about that. Not because you need protection, but because they fear. See, you got people who are in control, and they make decisions, but the decisions are fear, not your fear. But like Donald Trump, like the president of Donald Trump, same scenario. He's down for whatever, right? He does it right, but you got to shoot behind him, making these decisions for security. So it's for a conflict with what he believes. That's why he looks so frustrated and acts the way he acts, to let you know that this is all a joke. So he'll lie, he'll do things to get your attention. How else will I get your attention? I can't get your attention if I'm always doing what you want. No, I'm trying to get your attention to let you know this is all BS. And Malcolm is right. Listen to him, you're better off. He's joking. He sounds stupid. He's this, he's that. That's what I'm gonna look like I'm doing. I'm getting things done though. Like he's getting things done. You understand? It's not hard to talk to people who don't do nothing, I try my best, right? I'm also inspired. I remember coming up now, like, wow, the black folks were differently, right? Because I was real black people at church, right? My family was kind of like stuff with them, they were like sound strange. They were dealing with them kind of like, but because I was going to church, the real people, the real Negroes, the ones that we named Negroes, but came from something else. The Negro was messing, so I couldn't mess and call this Negro, and they was there before them, right? So it's like, wow, you came from me, but you gonna name me after I made you, so it just doesn't make sense, right? everybody don't believe that he's crazy, right? See? So, and I knew this. I knew this at first, right? So I'm like, wow. So I had to be like around 3.5, going on 4, I think. That's about as far as back as I can remember, really. You know, technically, about 3. I had 3.5, going on 4. I remember being a little baby, you know, seeing people dancing and stuff and weird stuff, you know, but so I was ready to come in, you know, change the game, right? So I'm like, wow, so then when I would see this and I would see that, and I started going up and up, and first I started with this kind of little bed, and I went to the bed, like bigger bed, I was gonna get on the bed. I remember I didn't even barely get up on the bed. That's how small I was, you know. I remember being that small, I couldn't get on the bed, right? If I got on it, you know, and I would just do things myself, you know. And anyway, so when I was coming up with I only see black people at like a church, right? Because I just remember being Catholic, right? I remember going to a Catholic church, which was totally different than what I went to the black church, right? And so I knew that these people were different and religion separated them. I knew this by like 4 or 5, right? So I'm like, wow. So then I started living, I was already living with them around everybody, really, but mostly white, right? I started living with white people. And the blacks would be there, but they wouldn't be there, you know. And then those white, the Mexicans came a little later. And then, obviously, I used to get at school in a few around the neighborhood before we met people we got to each other, but it was mostly white, Mexican, and just a few black, and then all black in church. This church thing was the foundation of how I look at black people into their role as being righteous, right? So when I see a black person that's being righteous, how they're supposed to be, I feel like, you know, there's a problem. I will blame him or her. That's what I want a white person. As an example. I'm saying here, like most of us in prison, most of them are in prison, right? Or came to the prison system. You know? Then you read them, going to the military, going to the prison system, you really think of them as being should be this, should be that. But, and you know, I knew this by 75, by the time I was starting kindergarten, right? So, I was thinking this way, right? You know, kind of like, by kindergarten. So I was seeing movies and see my parents watching, I was looking at that stuff, and I was curious like that, you know. But something wasn't right, you know. Something wasn't right. They don't actually know what it was. The more I try to find out, the harder they came at me, you know. And they could be anybody, you know.
Who wrote that anonymous New York Times editorial? It claims that Trump administration officials are thwarting the president from the inside. Jim Acosta with the latest tonight on the hunt to find the op-ed's author.
It's become a Washington whodunit, as in the mystery of the senior administration official who anonymously wrote a scathing op-ed in the New York Times claiming to be part of an internal Trump White House resistance out to stop the president from damaging the nation. So far, more than a dozen top officials, a who's who, from the vice president to cabinet secretaries, all released statements personally or through their offices to say, not it.
I think it's a disgrace. The anonymous editorial published in the New York Times represents a new low in American journalism. And I think the New York Times should be ashamed. And I think whoever wrote this anonymous editorial should also be ashamed as well.
Press Secretary Sarah Sanders tweeted out a statement calling for the speculation over Anonymous to, quote, stop, as she lashed out at the New York Times, posting the paper's phone number. House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi says she thought it was Vice President Pence and joked it could be a character from the board game Clue.
The Vice President, that was my first thought. Guess by process of elimination will come down to the butler.
Officials inside the administration have been carefully reading the op-ed for clues. The author suggests there may be more than one resistor in the ranks, and it hasn't gone unnoticed that Pence, who has denied he wrote the op-ed, frequently uses the word lodestar, which appears in the piece.
Vigilance and resolve will be our lodestar. Again, be our lodestar.
Anonymous, meaning gutless, a gutless editorial.
The president is clearly furious over Anonymous, once again using the episode to bash the media.
So when you tell me about some anonymous source within the administration, probably who's failing and probably here for all the wrong reasons, no. And the New York Times is failing. If I weren't here, I believe the New York Times probably wouldn't even exist.
As for solving the mystery of Anonymous, the White House has one big problem. There is a lengthy list of potential suspects.
They're saying senior administration official. That could be many people. There are, I think, thousands of political appointees, hundreds of folks who would qualify under that title alone.
President Trump spoke at a Republican rally in Montana tonight, telling the crowd if he gets impeached, quote, it's your fault because you did not go out and vote.
Federal officials have
So I was ready to come in change the game, right? So I'm like, wow. So then when I would see this and I would see that, and I started going up and up, and first I started with this kind of little bed, now it's a bigger bed, I need to get on the bed. I remember not even being a kid up on the bed. That's how small I was, I can remember being small, I couldn't get on the bed, right? If I got on it, I would just do things myself, Anyway, so when I was coming up with I only see black people at like a church, right? So I do remember being Catholic, right? I remember going to Catholic church, which was totally different than when I went to the black church, right? And so I knew that these people were different and religion separated them. I knew this by like four or five, right? So I'm like, wow. So then I started living. I was already living with around everybody, really, but mostly white, right? I started living with white people, and the black would be there, but they would be there, And then there was always white, and the Mexicans came a little later. And then obviously only see them at school, and a few around the neighborhood before we got to the other neighborhood. But mostly white, Mexican, and just a few black, and then all black in church. The church is pretty much a combination of how I look at black people into their role as being righteous, right? So when I see a black person not being righteous, how they're supposed to be, I feel like, you're the problem. I would blame him or her faster than I would a white person. I hold them as an example. This ain't fair because most of us in prison, most of them are in prison, right? Or came to the prison system. Then you read them, one of the prison system, you really think that it's being should be this, it should be that. But I knew this by 75. By the time I was starting kindergarten, right? So I was thinking this way, right? Kind of like by kindergarten. I would see movies and see my parents be seeing, watching. I would look at that stuff, and I was just curious like that, I knew something wasn't right, I knew something wasn't right. I just didn't know what it was. The more I was trying to find out, the harder they came at me, And thankfully, That spirit, the spirit, whatever. You get the most high, you get this, whatever you say it is, right? The point is, that's what it is, right? Anyway, that's not the story. The point I'm trying to make is, coming up to this and coming up to that was a battle that I was learning, that I was trying to get people on board, right? As far as they said, spirit, I mean, my father, he helped out a lot about what he was saying and stuff, and he was more of a talker, so he would do a lot of practicing on me, so he would say what he needed to say to them, so I was just getting in as another, and then he would show me things and tell me things, and everything he said made sense, so I'll take that into consideration, and my mother would say things, and first pretty much came in, solidified it later on, as I got a little bit, as I came to LA, when I came to LA County, I didn't come to LA County by the time I was 30 years old, by the time I finally came to LA County. I won't even wear back here, I never had a reason to go to LA County. See, my parents moved in there, so they did there. Because if they would have moved there, I would have went. I would never went there if they would have moved there. Because I saw so much LA in my mother. And I was seeing people that would come through and from there, and I just, it's just so different than what I was, brought up around and seeing across the land. It was just so different. And I knew that I wasn't really ready for that type of life. Because I knew that's where everything pretty much came from, It just migrated over into a big old circle, right back around. You have to understand the whole dynamics, how it was going to be set up, and but I said before many times, you don't believe that means crazy, right? So it's like, it's easy purpose, You just gotta keep going, and realizing that, the game is cold. And people are finally looking up and seeing it, That means I've been exposed to things since birth, and by the time I was 10 years old, it was already written, pretty much, so when I came on the other side, my job was just to, pretty much survive, but just doing right, and everything be alright, you're doing right, but they wasn't going out there. They were going out there and get that, going that, that's the one, that's KKK, I didn't find that out until like a year ago. I actually had somebody finally, because I've been doing these posts and stuff, so people finally send people to me to express what I might need to know. So I asked the dude straight up, since he was talking to me so severely about some stuff that never was really discussed to me since I've been here, since 1998, and he finally said that, I asked him, and he didn't even tell me, everything he told me was I asked him, but I wanted to get a reason to ask. So finally, they would always walk away. Every time I say we're trying to just walk away. But it's always a group. See, I don't know how many would be if you had another person there. See, I don't know. See, that's what I'm saying. But when we're talking to a group of people, those people will walk away. I'm talking about Orange County. Maybe black people, maybe. I thought I got every race to walk away. So I can't just say black people. I can say every race. So I talked to every race. And so I asked him I said, this is the brother that I was talking to about when I asked him how you feel County back in the 60s or when he grew up. See, he grew up in the 70s. I think like the early 70s. He went to school, yeah. Maybe early 70s or mid 70s, But he was already in high school. I was already born, So he said that we just said Orange County, yeah, KKK. I'm like, wow. And I can understand why, because but I didn't look at white people. I didn't look at things that way. That to me, I look at them as being, they taught me early that it was like that. They had like slavery and stuff, but I saw roots already before I got to that side of the neighborhood. So it was like, so what? Ain't like that no more. I'm ready to knock your head off. I would fight them. Well, I couldn't. The big ones I couldn't fight because I was too small. They were big. You also had big ass white boys, but they knew better because we had the Marines. And the niggas was all over. They were together. We was unity. It was thugged down. I don't know. That's why I look at it. A lot of stuff I hear is soft. Compared to stuff I would see. Those niggas came from all parts of the land. I mean, those Marines was crazy as hell. That's why I was like in Vietnam in the 70s. I remember like it was Vietnam. I used to go out there and play just to pretend I'm in Vietnam. And be sitting there throwing rocks at each other. We try to hurt each other. I had that before you get one of those kids. I think we throwing rocks at each other. We throwing hard rocks that if you ever hit, you can die. That's how we play. We play rough. I can't believe that we made it through that. Really. We never got hit. We always stay alert. If you stay alert and stay conscious, man, that's what I did. And I didn't do no drugs. There's no drugs involved. Nothing. We're just kids that played every day. And I got to play. Because they built their school. They built a school right there. Right across the way. I think just for me, just so I won't be able to walk. Like I used to walk like a couple miles. I guess they want me to walk that far. So they built the school right there at the park. Right there at the park. Right there across the park where I lived at. So I'm going there. And I was killed this white dude. Well, like 2 years older than me. See, they're playing games with my emotions, just silly stuff. Sometimes you need better to do on the other side where I lived at. So I said, I gotta take you to the lesson. I already taught one brother a lesson. So it was a white boy now. So I'm being the black dude, the toughest black dude in the school. And I got everybody over here all scared. So now it's a white boy to me now. It showed me that, hey, this is our neighborhood. And nigga, you getting it too. See, you really have to understand. It don't matter what race, it don't matter who you are. People do not believe that makes you crazy, right?